Good morning, everyone. A very warm welcome to the yoga and meditation session hosted by Heartfulness. The last 7 weeks we did cover chakras. I think many of you attended, and some of you gave a feedback that you would like to review them sometime later on. So, probably after a few months, I'll try to bring it back again, and maybe we can go a little bit, uh, dive a little deeper into them. For today, we'll just do the regular simple yoga session and let's do that for a few weeks and then we can come back to our chakras again. Okay. So we'll start the session today in a simple seated position, cross-leg position. Let's start by taking our hands all the way out with the palms facing up to the ceiling. And very slowly, as you inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, circle your hands, bring it back to your heart center. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. And exhale, circle your hands back. One more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. And exhale, circle it back. This time, let's bring our hands into T-arm position. The palms are facing down towards the ground. Let's just rest our right hand down to the ground. Left palm turns inward. Let's open up the left side of the body. Start to bend your right elbow a little bit. Try to press your left knee down towards the ground so it's not lifting up. And pull the belly button towards you. Gently take your hands all the way up. And exhale, let's do it the other side. So start to bend your left elbow. Press your right knee down a little bit so that it doesn't lift along with you. And let's open up the right side of the body. Pull the belly button towards you. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Keep your neck muscles and your shoulder muscles relaxed. Maintain the space between the chin and the collarbone. And we are going to rest our fingertips only down to the ground. So just giving a simple forward bend, starting to awaken our lower back muscles. Look forward about 1 or 2 feet in front of you. And gently, if your lower back is feeling all right and you are able to crawl a little bit. So listen to your body at all times. And left and right and left. Let's rest our palms down. So you do not need to go very deep right now because we're just starting the class. So we're just trying to feel the body. Starting to let go of your upper body. Just a couple of more breaths here. With each breath in and out, try to let go. In your mind, just say that, let my body gravitate towards the earth, bringing in an attitude of surrender. No holdbacks. Breathing to those muscles. And now gently press on your palms. Take your time. Don't suddenly come up. Let's come back onto our fingertips. And we're going to walk back very slowly. So let's walk the right back and the left and the right and the left and gently bring yourself up. Take your time. In case you're still crawling back, take your time. Let's move the spine sideways now. Open up your hands into T-arm position one more time. Let's take our right hand to the back and rest your left palm facing up towards the ceiling. And let's look over our right shoulder. Giving a simple spinal twist. Look forward, turn your gaze forward. Bring your hands into T-arm position, palms facing down. And let's simply switch. Let's face the right palm up towards the ceiling. Look over your left. Do the best you can. And with each breath in and out, gently work on pressing that left shoulder a little back. Look forward, turn your gaze forward. Slowly bring your hands back into T-arm position. We'll give a back bend to the body. Let's take our hands and place it to the back. Fingers pointing towards your body. Bend your elbows. Option to change your hand position by turning it in the most convenient way your shoulders are able to lift your body up. Let's first work with our shoulders. Don't lift your hips off as yet. Just open up your shoulders. Try to relax your neck muscles a little bit. And when you feel ready, if you're not ready for it, it's okay. You can just be here. You don't have to lift your hips up. Those of us who are able to, gently work on lifting your hips up. And let's reach our belly button up. Arch up your back, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips. Sometimes when we are in this position, we hold our tongue tightly inside our mouth and we stop breathing. Remember to breathe. Stay where you are, just tuck your chin into the collarbone. Look forward towards the ground. And then slowly bend your elbows and rest your hips down. Let's release our wrists off a little bit because we transferred our body weight. Take your thumb inside, cover it up with your four fingers, and gently let's rotate those wrists. And reverse. Let's open up the hands a little bit more. Extend your right hand, your wrist, your elbow, and your shoulders are in one straight line. Fingers are pointing down towards the ground. So without cupping your hands, which means to say you're not like rounding your hands like that, but do the opposite. Press the heel of your palm away from you and then hold on to your fingers and let's try to energetically press the palm away from the body. You're going to feel the stretch all the way up to your bicep muscle. Become aware of that. Let's stay for an extra breath here. And let's take the hand up and same thing again. So don't round your hands like that. I want you to keep it open. In the sense your thumb is together, but your heel of your palm is going out. And then let's press the palm. So think you're pressing something with the heel of your palm away from you. Just one more. These exercises are very good if you're working constantly on the computer. When something is downloading or something is buffering, you can quickly do these little stretches. So that way you can open up your hands a little bit. Let's try to face our knuckles forward and we're going to press our wrist away from us, right? So just try to bring your fingers towards you again. It feels good actually. And release. Gently shake it off a little bit. You can open and close. If you want to just one more time, observe the sensations, how much work has happened in those simple stretches and let it go. Let's do the other hand. Heel of your palm out, fingers coming towards your body. Connect with your bicep on your left. One more breath. And let's take it up. Make sure the heel is out, the heel of your palm is out. One more. And let's Drop the fingers down. This time knuckles are facing outward. And focus on your wrist. So there's no bend in your left elbow. And try to keep your height with your hand. So your wrist, elbow, and shoulder in approximately one straight line. Two more. And release. Just open it up and try to just bring the flow back and reverse. Let's open both the hands and close, open and close, and simply shake it off a little bit. Extend your left leg all the way out. Let's take our the base of the feet of the right to the inside of the left. Taking your heel, flexing your toes. Let's take our hands all the way up. Left reaches towards the left or your shin or your thigh. Right hand goes over. Starting again with a simple side body stretch. Work on trying to take that right hand a little behind your ear if you are able to. Very slowly as you inhale, take your hands all the way up. Let's rest our right hand slightly behind, so it's not right next to your body, but slightly behind you. And then gently press on your right palm, lift your hips up, drop your left feet completely down, and let's take the left hand all the way towards the right side. Opening up the left side of our body. Gently pull the belly button towards you. Start to helicopter your hands. So you're sweeping your hands forward. Start to dig your heel, flex your feet of your left. When you land down, you come back with your toes pointing up to the ceiling and release. Let's take this leg to the back. So you're going to bend your left leg, place it down. Your knee is down to the ground. Approximately the arch of your right is kind of in a ball and socket position with your knee, but we do have space between them. We're going to work on lifting our left knee off the ground. So take the support of your hands if you wish to initially, those of us who need, and then see how it feels. Those of us who don't need the support, it's okay, you can just lift it up. Right? And then let's try to take this knee all the way to the back. So the goal is to stretch our quads and the muscles surrounding the left kneecap. So let's focus over there. Take your right hand out and start to lean forward. So you're reaching forward as if you're trying to shake hands with somebody, and then take your left back. And now lift that leg up if you can. And reach. And a little bit more. Lift that leg if you can. Notice if you're still breathing. Two more. One more. And now, gently, let's all rest our hand down. All we're going to do is so don't drop, if you can, don't drop the leg down. Let's bring that leg up and hold on to the big toe of your left with your left hand. Keep your left knee still bent, but just bring your ankle in line with your knee. So you look like this, right? Basically, you want to keep your ankle in line with your knee and your knee is still bent. You're not straightening your leg as of now. Stay. Let's work on just trying to bring that movement to our hip, towards our left hip, right? Basically. So just turn that leg a little inwards like that, lift it up and open it up. So use this like a lever. You're just trying to connect with those joints over there. Bring it and back. Those of us who find this difficult, it's okay for you to rest your fingertips down. Try to sit up nice and tall though. So the tendency would be to start to go back like that. So bring awareness to your tailbone. Let's try to sit up nice and tall and then pull that leg towards our body. So there's a lot of energy flow in the body right now. and up. All right, still feeling okay? If you are able to, gently extend that leg out. Become aware of, are you sitting tall or are you starting to go back like that? So it's okay if you have slight bend in your knee. That's okay. It's better than rounding our back, putting pressure in the lower back. And now if you're able to completely straighten it out slowly, straighten it out. Open that leg out, left to the left side. Take your right hand all the way to the back if you can. Otherwise, it's okay to be on the ground. And breathe. Sit up tall. Look forward. Bring it back to the bent knee position, like how you were earlier on. If you need to rest a little, take your hand down. Otherwise, hold on to your opposite hand. So your opposite hand wraps around your big toe of your left. This time you can rest your right down if you wish to and see how it feels to go diagonally. So we are focusing on our IT band now. Earlier when we opened it up, we were focusing on our inner thigh. So see how that feels. Again, pressing the heel away from you, working on straightening, but if it is not straightening your leg, that's okay. Keep it bent like that. That's totally fine. Those of you who are able to extend it, now make adjustment to sit up tall first. Maybe you need the hand on the ground to be sitting up tall. Just stay there. Or maybe you can take your hand back. Look over your left. Make adjustments to sit up tall constantly. Very gently bring your gaze forward. Let's all rest our left hand down to the ground. Bend your left leg again back at the knee. Now we're going to take our left hand and wrap it, take it below. Take your right hand and hold and pull the leg towards your body like this. Right? Now some of us might find this really difficult because we may be feeling a little tightness in our hips right now. So if that is what is happening with you, just rest your hands like this. Or you can take one hand, place it to the outside of your left leg, so the left to the outside, and lift your right. Maybe this holding position is better for you. As long as you're able to lift this leg up, sit up tall, and pull it towards your body, you're good because you're feeling the stretch on the left side from your glutes on the outside of your thighs. Right? Those of us who are able to, take your hands like this. So you're basically resting your leg with the support of your elbows, right? Open your hands and then just move your leg from side to side. Use the variations suggested suitable to your body. And release. So gently release that leg out, let it go, and extend both your legs all the way out. And let's shake it out a bit. Point and flex, point and flex, and release. Let's bend our left leg, take our right leg out, dig your heel, flex your feet. Let's do the whole thing on the other side. Starting with a simple side body stretch. Let's take our hands all the way up. Lift yourself up. So when we lift our hands up, I would like to say that instead of thinking I'm lifting from the shoulders, try to think I want to become tall from the base of my spine to the crown of my head along with my hands. Ready? Slowly take your right to the right. Fingertips, shin, thigh, doesn't matter. Left hand goes over towards the right side. Side body. Again, pressing your left knee down. Taking your left hand behind your ear. So it's not coming in front of your face like this. You're working constantly on taking that hand behind your ear. Relax your neck muscles. Try to press your right kneecap down if there is space being created between the knee and the floor. Slowly as you inhale, take both your hands all the way up. Left goes slightly diagonally behind you. Left knee comes down. Let's lift our hips up. Right feet down. And let's take our right hand all the way over. Feeling a little bit deeper stretch on the right side. Very slowly start to sweep that hand forward. So creating a half circle in front of you. Start to dig your heel of your right, flex your toes and bring yourself all the way down. Gently rotate your wrists off a little bit and reverse the direction of the rotation. And let it go. Let's bend the right leg and take the knee to the arch of our left. If you wish to rest your left hand down, that's fine. Go ahead and do that when you need to lift your right knee up. Otherwise, you can keep your hand off. Totally optional. Let's work on first trying to see how it feels to lift the right knee off and then take your left hand forward. Ready? Very slowly lift that leg up as you reach forward. And a little bit more. And lift it higher. And reach. Keep walking your hands towards your toes like that. So I hope you are able to see that. Yes. And lift it up. So constantly work your hands towards your toes on the right and then lean forward and lift. Notice your breath and your jaw and reach. Lift. Very slowly rest your left hand down, turn that leg forward and bring it up. So try to take this right ankle in line with your knee. Hold on to the big toe of your right with your right. Keep the knee bent. If you need the support of your hand, go ahead and keep it down. Otherwise, let's just try to bring that leg towards our body like how we did earlier on. But let's sit up tall first and pull that leg towards our body. So keep that height. The leg tends to drop down like that. I want you to start to connect with your right glute and pull that leg. And up. Keep the knee bent. In. And up. In. And out. Maybe we can just do this. Those of us who want to be here. Last time. In. And out. Extend. And up. Focus on your inner thigh. Left hand goes back. Optional. Sit up tall. Very slowly look forward. Gently bend your leg. Bring bring it back. Hold on to the right big toe with your left. You can rest your right hand down to the ground and then work on extending that leg, focusing on the IT band of your right this time. If your knee is slightly bent, that's totally fine. Don't worry about it. Those of you who are able to straighten it out, lift it up, and then go back. But remember, don't lean back like that. I want you to sit up tall and then take your right hand back. Gently look forward. Bend your right. You can rest your right hand down if you wish to. You have an option to place your right hand and pull this leg this way, or you can hold it on the top and lift it up like this, right? Or you have an option to take your hand and other one. And then make sure that you don't round. This is a place when we tend to round. So try to sit up tall. Gain length from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. And then lift it. So you shouldn't feel like your lower back is getting compressed right now. Still okay here? Rock. Ready? Gently slide it off. Any which ways, however you are holding your leg, gently place that leg down. And let's all extend our legs and shift a little. Let's bring ourselves into butterfly feet position. So we're going to take our hands to the back. Sweep your right hand, place it to the back. Sweep your left hand, place it to the back. So your fingers are pointing towards your body, or you have other options to point your fingers in the most comfortable manner. We're going to lift our hips off in butterfly. But remember, as we lift our hips up, our knees will start to come towards each other. But we are in butterfly. So we're going to open the wings, right? So we're going to really flap it out. That's our goal. So we'll open our inner thighs a little bit more. Elbows bent, chest open, neck in the center. Ready? Slowly as you inhale, lift your hips up, open up those knees. Feel it in both your inner thighs now. 4, lift your hips up. 3, are you breathing? 2, relax your jaw. And 1, stay. Tuck your chin into the collarbone. Look at your own belly and gently rest your hips down. Keep the butterfly position of your legs. Let's work with our wrists first. Let's open up our wrists. And reverse. You can open up your hands or you can keep your fingers. Really connect with those wrists and feel just try to do what feels best for you right now. All right, let's keep our legs just the way they are. Sweep your left hand below your left. Sweep your right hand below your right. So you don't have to go too far. Open your hands, so fingers spread out. And now you're going to reach forward. So think in your mind about your tailbone, your lower back, and think about leading with your chin forward. So again, we are not doing this, right? We are kind of trying to gain length from our tailbone in a diagonal manner by stretching the crown of the head forward. So let's think like that in our mind and then reach forward. See if you can walk your hands a little forward more, maybe, and then reach with your crown of your head forward. So you will actually, it's a beautiful stretch around your lower back. If you're doing it really well with absolutely no roundness in your spine, you'll feel that really gentle stretch around those muscles surrounding your tailbone and lower back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your time. Slowly sweep your left hand out. Slowly sweep your right hand out. Extend your legs and shake it off. Flex your feet. Let's do one simple basic forward bend. Again, your hands can touch your toes or rest on your shin, or you can also place it next to your body, right? So don't worry about how far you go to touch your toes or something like that by bending your knees, but let your knees be pressing down. Feel the complete contact with the back of both your legs. Sit up nice and tall. So always remember I tell you, extend your hands like this. So what happens is the minute you extend, you kind of lift yourself up somehow, right? And then flex your feet. Let's use that energy for a second here. Lift your right heel off the ground. So I want you to press that heel away from your body, which will allow you to stretch that leg. So somebody is pulling your right ankle away from you. Think like that. Rest it down. Lift your left off the ground. Press that heel away. Flex your toes. Feel the energy of your engagement of your quads and your calf muscles. And rest it down. Now press both legs down. Keep that energy flowing out from the back all the way to your heels. Sit up nice and tall and take your hands all the way up. Relax your shoulders. And exhale. Wherever your hands touch, do not worry about touching your toes. If you're bending your knees or if you're not pressing your heels away from you, it means you're losing contact with the stretch at the back of your legs. Soften your elbows, those of you who are able to, and let go of your forehead towards your thighs. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. And exhale, circle your hands. Let's come into cat and cow position. So bend your knees, take your legs to one side, set yourself up for a very simple basic cat and cow. Relax your toes. So your wrists come in line with your shoulders, your knees come in line with your hips. You keep space between your thighs. Your toenails are relaxed, so we are not tapping our toes right now. Relax your toes and inhale, look towards the ceiling. Exhale, round your spine, and I want you to stay here for an extra breath. So constantly pull your belly button towards your spine. Tuck your chin into the collarbone. Don't go quickly. Inhale, look towards the ceiling. And exhale, round your back. Come into a neutral position. The neck is in line with the spine. Let's tuck our toes. Extend your left leg out. Flex your feet. Extend your right hand out. Stay. Hold the balance position. Become aware of your core engagement. So the minute you lift one hand and leg off the ground, you will notice that you're slightly squeezing your belly. And breathe to hold that position. So you generally do not drop your belly button to the floor when you're in this position. Breathe. Exhale, elbow to the knee. Inhale, flex your left leg feet. Point your right out, fingers. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Rest your left leg down. Relax all toes, wag your tail. So move your hips from side to side. And as you do that, think I'm loosening my lower back muscles by moving my hips. Come back to the center, neutral position. Tuck your toes. Release your right leg off the ground. Keep your feet flexed. Press that heel away from you. Gently work on releasing your left hand off the ground. Become aware of how the core is starting to get engaged. Exhale. Inhale. Flex your right leg toes. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last time. And inhale. Rest your left hand down. Drop your right knee down. Relax all 10 toes. Back your tail from side to side. Very gently step your right leg forward and bring yourself up. So our goal is now to start to stretch from the top of our thighs all the way. So the quads of our left leg, right? In order to feel the stretch over there, we're going to walk our right leg forward. So you're going to slightly walk your right leg forward like that, right? So sometimes the knee will not be in alignment with your ankle over here because you have widened, and which is all right, okay? So just walk that leg out. Now physically take your hands onto your hips and start to think about, so it's not about the chest or the head, upper body that's coming, but it's from the tailbone, right? So let's take our hands to our lower back and start to guide those hips forward like that. Maybe you're starting to feel gently that stretch starting from the top of your left. And also maybe you're feeling something at the back of your right. If nothing is happening, then you can widen your stance. So walk that leg a little bit farther and then see how it feels to adjust. You can keep your back leg toes tucked for stability in case you feel you're going to lose your balance. And now gently take your hands all the way up. Let's give a back bend to the body. And breathe. Fingertips up. Circle your hands. Slowly guide that leg back, right? Because we did walk it a little bit far away from us. Slowly, first work on pressing your hips back and then keep your back leg toes tucked and then gently walk that leg towards your body. Don't bring it too close. We're going to extend it out. Take your left leg, turn your toes inwards like that. Keep the back leg toes tucked and then extend your right out. Your hip, your knee and your ankle are in one straight line. Toes are flexed so they're not dropping any other ways. The knee is kind of slightly pressing down. Those of us who have knee issues, always keep them softly bent. Take your hands all the way up. Gently lead with your chin and your chest. Maybe hands come on either side. Those of us who can't place our hands, you can use a block. So you can place a block on either side. Rest your hands like that on the block. Or you can just take your hands behind you, press those shoulders back. Those of us who have an option to touch our toes, touch your toes. And breathe. Pull the belly button towards you. Take your hands all the way up. Circle your hands. Keep your core tight. Bring that right leg back in position. Bring your left leg back in position. So your ankle comes back in line with your knee. And then gently take the right leg back. Bring yourself into a simple cat and cow position and wag your tail from side to side. Come back to the center, tuck both toes, step your left leg forward and bring yourself up. Back leg toes tucked. Gently walk that left leg forward. So don't go too far in the beginning because I want you to feel your hips first. And then if you feel, oh, nothing is happening on my right quads this time, then we can adjust that leg a little bit more. So take your hands to the back, place your hands on your lower back, and then nicely, so with the support of your hands, right, you're slowly working on pressing your hips forward. The chest and the head happens to come because it's connected to your body, but we are not leading with our chest or our head, right? That's going to come along with your back. Maybe we started to feel something over here. If not, walk it a little. Now walk it a little bit while being in that position, because now this becomes your new reset point, and so then you know how much to go more, right? And breathe. And now slowly inhale. Take your hands all the way up. Arch it. So when you lift your hands up like this, don't think again about your shoulders or your neck. I want you to think about the base of your rib cage that you're lifting up. So that means to say you're pulling your belly button, you're lifting your rib cage, and in turn your hands are going up. Don't worry about the hands reaching up. Think about your rib cage lifting up. Gently fingertips up, circle your hands. Slowly walk your leg. So take the support if you need to of your hand and then gently walk that leg back like that. Right? And then turn your right leg toes, keep it tucked, extend your left, flex your feet. Option to take your hands behind you, just lean slightly forward like that. Option to place your blocks. If you wish to, rest it there. Option to touch the toes. Whatever you do, don't bend your left knee. Unless you have knee issues, then keep it softly bent. And let's place it wherever you feel relaxed. So again, your upper body is not reaching. So you're not doing that, right? You're not kind of crunching your upper body like that. You have space to move your head and your neck. Relax it. Come back to the center. Feel the stretch at the back of your left. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, circle your hands. Gently withdraw that leg back. Release any blocks or any items that may be next to your body. Bring your right leg back in position and let's step that left leg back. Tuck your toes, come into downward dog position and start to pedal your legs off. Bending one knee at a time, pressing the opposite heel. Gently walk your hands back towards your body. Come into a forward bend. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Widen your stand. Heel of your palm pressing up. Open it up to the side. So work on extending those arms, taking those hands slightly behind you. Relax your jaw. Fully aware of every single movement that's happening along with your breath. Pull the belly button towards you. Come back to the center. Let's take it towards the other side. Open it up. Relax your jaw and breathe. And come back to the center. Release your hands. Rotate your shoulders. And reverse. And shake your legs off a little bit. So I have a quick announcement to make. Today, March 21st, we are starting our 90-day challenge. So as most of you know that June 21st is the International Day of Yoga. So we are starting a small workshop, I would say. It's like a 90-day challenge where we start from May 21st until June 21st actually. And we're going to do yoga as a group collectively every single day. It's from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. I'll request Gopi to share the slide with you now. So Gopi, would you be able to share the slide? Yeah. So the information for this program is available on this slide. but also Gopi will post the information on the chat box. So those of you who would love to join and participate in this, kindly go ahead and look into the details and register yourself, and then we can all stretch out together. So this program is going to be there every single day, 6 to 7 in the evening. So you can dedicate that time for doing yoga and continuously for 90 days. Which, and also there are many other informative lectures and a lot of speakers and very renowned yoga instructors who will be leading these sessions. So my request is to please join and enjoy this program. Okay. If you want any other information, any more information, please stay back after the class and Gopi or me will be able to help you. Okay. Thank you very much. Let's begin with the meditation session now. So settle down on your mat in a simple cross-leg position. If you need the support of a wall, go ahead and take the support of a wall, or if you want to shift onto a chair, that's fine as well. Place your hands on top of your knees, or you can come into any comfortable arm position and gently close your eyes. Bring your awareness to the tips of your toes. Gently wiggle your toes, release and relax. Feel the healing energy of Mother Earth entering both your feet, relaxing your ankle joints, your calf muscles, your knees and your thighs. Deeply relax your hips. And now gently allow the healing energy of Mother Earth to relax your lower back, your mid back, and your upper back. Relax all your abdominal muscles and the internal organs within. Relax the center of your chest. Relax your shoulders. Relax your neck muscles. Soften your facial expressions by relaxing each and every single muscle of your face. Let your jaw relax. Relax your eyeballs and the space in between your eyebrows. Relax the back of your head and the top of your head. Your total body is relaxed now. Gently bring your awareness to your heart. And as you rest there, become aware of the love and light that is already present within your heart. Very slowly become absorbed in the love and light. within your heart. Very slowly and gently bring your awareness back to the present moment. And take a moment to notice how you're feeling within your body and mind. Whenever you're ready, very slowly begin to open your eyes by first bringing the gaze towards the floor and very slowly coming up to eye level. Let's all take a bow together and say namaste. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining the session this morning. The information regarding the free 90-day yoga event, yoga and meditation event, will be available on the chat box. So feel free to make a note of that and attend the sessions. I'll see you all next Sunday. Thank you.